let's talk all the stuff Scream. So we're here talking Scream 6, the news, all the stuff that we just got today from a very good day, honestly, when it comes to getting some news and all of that. So we're definitely excited to discuss all of this. So let me go ahead and check my audio. We're all good on that side. We're good. I look a little blue. That's because of the light. So this is a different setup, but we're here talking Scream 6. Jared Leto is back with Disney. Jared Leto seems to have a chokehold on the industry, I feel, nowadays. We'll talk about that as well, the Tron news that came out today. Agatha, Coven of Chaos, also a big thing that's starting to film today, apparently. So yeah, we're just going to give it a little second here. We're going to share this on Twitter. Make sure everybody comes ahead and everybody's welcome here. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, like I always say, this is going to be a video after. So if you miss it, there will be another video going up after. So very excited to talk about Scream 6. Let me know if you've watched it, if you're watching the live, and what did you think about it. I already did a breakdown, I did a reaction, and I have a theory video I'm working on for this tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And we're excited. Scream 6 looks really good, and they released some very interesting marketing for sure, but this trailer was something else that I had no clue what to expect from this trailer. When I first heard it was coming out, I was just like, well, let me tell you, when I first didn't hear anything about this, I was just like, where's the trailer? Where's the trailer? I was on their social media asking trailer when, and then they finally released a little teaser that I cleaned up on aisle 19, and everybody pieced it together. January 19th, we were going to get this trailer. And today is trailer day. So overall, I think this trailer did exactly what I wanted it to do, and I really loved it. Hey man, yes, I love the trailer as well. I was expecting something and they gave me something different, and it was a lot more than I expected. This Ghostface is probably like the most, I think, brutal, and I think the quickest one, and they definitely are athletic for sure, especially seeing them in that one scene when they're in Gail's apartment. I know this Ghostface is going to give him some trouble, and now the big question is, what exactly are we dealing with in this new Scream movie? I really do think that we are getting the cult, like I said in my theory video I did like last month. I think the cult is a big thing that we're getting here. Like, I don't think it's just one or two people. I want to say it's about maybe 4 to 5 who are very passionate about whether it's the stab movies or Billy and the killers, like them, like just the killers, not the stab movies. And I think that that's something that we're gonna see is like, especially in Scream 5, we knew that a lot of the reasoning behind what the killers were doing was that they wanted better material for the stab movies. I definitely think that this is a case where there is a fandom that has started and over time split up. And this fandom we're seeing is a fandom that's more obsessed with the killers themselves than the stab movies. Yes, Ghostface definitely repping for New York City, and a lot like the design for Ghostface looks more intimidating. The mask being worn out, just the look of the cloak and everything, and we see that shrine as well with the Ghostface cloaks and all of the killers like memorabilia. You see like Stu's robe, Billy's shirt, the TV that was used to kill Stu. So somebody's been doing their homework and really going out to collect stuff. So that's why I don't think it's just going to be one or two people. This is a collective that is out here, and I think a big reason that they are terrorizing is because they want Sam to join in. Because think about it, if this is a collective that is obsessed with the killers, that wants everything like from Ghostface and everything they do, then what better leader would they want than to have Sam herself, who is the daughter of one of the killers, the OG killer, if you will. So they definitely are looking for Sam for this reason, in my opinion. So I really did enjoy seeing that. Kirby is an interesting one we saw in the trailer. I was excited to hear that Hayden was returning to the franchise. Apparently they wanted her to return in 5, but they just couldn't get a hold of her because she didn't have like an agent or anything like that. So they didn't know where to start to look for her. So that was a big thing, that they wanted her character to come back in 5. So I definitely think it's interesting that we are seeing her character now return in this movie, and I'm curious to see what the story would have been from the beginning, like what was going to be this whole like story with Kirby in number 5. But I'm glad she's here. Sadly, Sydney is not here, so we will definitely wait to see if Sydney will return in the future, maybe in the 5th movie. Yeah, definitely. I really got that vibe that Sam might be somebody they're trying to convince to lead or anything, especially how Sam's talking about this darkness that's consuming her, going to therapy. That one shot where she's holding the mask, and then when you also see her with the gun and she's like all bloody, there's definitely something gonna happen here. Also, Tara as well looks like in one shot where she's like holding on, she looks shocked and kind of pissed at the same time. So I'm wondering if there's like some sort of like switcheroo happening where maybe Sam for a second starts to doubt herself, especially considering the fact that she does have these like visions of Billy, and it sort of like took over her at the end of Scream 5, it seemed, when it told like her to show them like who you really are. So I think Billy is definitely going to come back as visions and everything again. Now, I am excited for all of this, but at the same time, I'm curious to see about the new characters. One of the new characters that we see is the one who's playing the cop. We do see him throughout the trailer a little bit more than we actually see Tony Vervalori and Samara Weaving. And many people are theorizing that that could mean because they might be the first ones to go. They both were on the phone at the same time. So I'm curious to see if they're like talking on the phone with one another and they are going to be the first victims we see go from Ghostface. I do think that that is a possibility due to the fact that we don't really see much more of them throughout the trailer. But you know, Scream is definitely one that gives us a lot of switcheroos and twists and turns. Like when the first Scream 5 trailer came out, everybody thought that Jenna Ortega's character Tara was just going to be like Drew Barrymore's character in the first Scream. Where we were gonna see her in the opening shot and everything, and then that was gonna be her like last shot. Turns out, no, we're actually sticking with Jenna, and I'm glad. I'm glad to see Jenna still in the franchise. I really do like her as a character, and I think that they definitely know that, especially with the popularity that Jenna has gained this year, a lot of people are going to be seeing this movie. So I'm excited. I really do think Scream 6 is going to be a bigger opening at the box office and just popularity-wise, because Jenna Ortega has just skyrocketed since the last Scream movie. Yeah, then he probably is back. I did like that whole thing with Billy and Sam, their whole situation going on, that relationship and everything. I thought it was interesting, something we don't normally see in the other Scream movies, and I like how this Scream movie feels a lot different because Ghostface is just out in the open killing whoever gets in their way. So I think that that's why we see Ghostface really saying like I'm something different because they really are. So, like I've said before, I think that we definitely are dealing with multiple Ghostface due to how big the city would be to hunt everybody down. But overall, this was a great trailer. We'll definitely talk more about Scream in a bit, so we're just gonna segue into something else we're gonna talk about today with the movie news, and that is Agatha Coven of Chaos has started filming. So Agatha Coven of Chaos is one of those shows that has just been building a pretty good cast. We do have Aubrey Plaza returning, well, not returning, but joining the cast as well, and I'm excited for that. I really liked her performance in The White Lotus. I thought that was such a great performance. So I'm excited to see how she's going to do in Agatha Coven of Chaos, which is starting to film, and we'll see how this show does. Let me know if y'all are excited about that. So the other piece of news we want to talk about today as well is some new stuff from Disney. So we'll talk about this one real quick, and then we'll get back into the Scream talk. So I just wanted to cover these stories before. So we do have a new Tron movie. The new Tron movie will have Jared Leto, and Jared Leto is everywhere apparently nowadays because he is in a Haunted Mansion movie that is coming out from Disney today. Well, not today, but this year, which is interesting. How we have uh, this whole thing with Jared Leto and Tron coming back. I'm excited. It's been like 13 years since the last Tron movie, which I thought was pretty good. So I'm excited to see this new Tron movie, how they're gonna handle it. But yeah, Jared Leto seems to be everywhere with Disney right now. But I'm excited for these two news. Agatha Coven of Chaos as well. Like I said, is definitely gonna be interesting. Aubrey Plaza joining the cast and everything, and it just keeps building. So we're excited for all of this, but let's get back to Scream because we've been excited for this, so we definitely still want to talk about it for sure. So, like I said, Scream 6, I do have a theory video that is coming out tomorrow. Today I have another video on Missing, and then tomorrow I have the Scream 6 video, and I'm super excited to talk about those theories and everything, what we can expect as well, because This trailer has me like scrubbing through the trailer, just looking for every little piece, especially that lair that they show real quick. Like I said, we saw Stu's robe, we saw Billy's shirt, the TV that killed Stu, some of the stab things from the movies, and some weapons, some masks, but all of the cloaks as well there. So I'm interested to see how somebody was able to acquire all of these things. And like I said, it has to be somebody who has access to maybe police or something like that. Some series are going back to maybe some characters we overlooked in the previous films or somebody who's trying to get revenge. So I think it has to do with Gale for sure because since she is our last legacy character we have in this movie, there's definitely some connection to Gale and this killer, in my opinion. Specifically, with Gale being a reporter and everything, she might have some other reporter, maybe somebody in the police force or something like that, that might want to get back at them. But also, we have to think about Sam because they are obsessed with Sam. So that's why I think there's multiple people that are sort of like involved in this because there has to be a lot of like people being able to acquire all of this. Yeah, definitely evidence, and I do wonder who stole all of this evidence because I think Gail says it's like a secret lair or something that she finds or shrine. And there was a photo that Entertainment Weekly provided yesterday where Gail's like doing some snooping and she goes into this like dark corridor and stuff. So I wonder how she inadvertently maybe found all of this and by accident or how like who is keeping all of this, right, and where exactly, and nobody's really seen this. So that could definitely be a headquarters of sorts that they have all of these like Ghostface fanatics. I don't know if all of them are actually killers, but I would feel like a good portion of them are actually the killers. So you could have like a group of 20 of them that just loved to talk about like serial killers, Billy Loomis, Stu, and all of the other killers, and talk about the movies, but then a select few of those could be branching out and trying to replicate the actions. That's what I feel like could be happening. So it could be a very big group that is like worshiping Ghostface and the killers, but a select few of them are actually trying to commit and replicate the crimes, maybe. Uh, Thank you, Martin, for the heart. But very excited for what is going to be happening in this. Oh yeah, I could definitely see that that could be a scene where they might be able to capture a ghost face. That could be a thing actually, and that'd be interesting, right? Like, them capturing a ghost face and they think it's all over and done, and then it just keeps happening, and they're just like, what is going on? And then like the layer is moved or whatever. This definitely caught me off guard. This trailer because there's a lot of things that I didn't take into account when I made the previous Scream 6 theory video that I will be taking into account with this new video I'm going to be making for tomorrow. So I'm excited. I definitely am. It was good. I'm excited, and like less than 2 months to go. I wonder if they're going to show us another trailer. I think I'd be good. I feel like this trailer didn't spoil much at all. It made me have more questions. That's what it did. Ghostface with the shotgun, that was something new. Something interesting that I did not expect at all to see. Usually you see like the killers have the guns and everything, but they're not really in the Ghostface getup. They're just there like with the knife or whatever the case may be, not with the gun or all that. Yeah, there's definitely uh, a thing there. Yeah, Tara did say to trap them, so they might be trying to lure them in there, like you said, and trying to catch them there for sure, because they did say get them there and then like execute them or whatever. So yeah, yeah, definitely good catch on that. What Gail said, you are right. There were only nine, so there's somebody else who's trying to do stuff, and there's definitely more than uh, one killer. I feel like there's like three or four in this one. I feel like they want to give us something we've never seen before and make it different. So I could definitely see them making a couple of killers in there. But yeah, really good trailer. Really excited for all of this. And yeah, I'm gonna be working on this theory video trailer tonight. Hopefully get that out by tomorrow. And I'm excited for this for sure. And the music at the end of the Scream 6 trailer, like the little sounds, I don't know why it gave me some like Friday 13 vibes with the I don't know, it just gave me some Friday 13 vibes. So I'm curious what that could mean. Is that hinting something? I don't know. We could just be maybe theorizing too much sometimes. You know, you really look into things too much, and then you make your own things. Um, I believe that happened with me with a lot of movies. I always do that. Like I start really going down the rabbit hole, and I make these elaborate things that don't really come, but it's still fun to theorize. So I'm excited to talk more about this movie, and excited to see where it definitely goes. So. Well, let me know what y'all thought about the trailer, if you enjoyed it or not. What are you hoping to see in the next one? Like I said, this video, well, this live will become a video after the live ends. So if you missed the live and just joined us, we will be having this turn into a video so you can check it out. And you can also make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live and we drop all of these videos. Tonight we'll just have a video on Missing, talking about it more with spoilers and all of that. I do have a spoiler-free review for that already if you want to check that out. Um, Sam taking on Manhattan, I can definitely see that. I wonder how much of New York they're really going to explore, like the landmarks and everything as well. That's definitely going to be interesting to see. Ghostface at the Statue of Liberty. That'd be a pretty epic final showdown if they have Ghostface on the Statue of Liberty. We'll see. We'll see what they do. I think that they have something special with this one, and compared to the last one, it feels so different. It's so fresh, and I'm just happy to see them going back at it. Hopefully, in the next movie, we do have Sydney, and we'll see what happens, how they handle the story with no Sydney. That's something I'm always curious to see when a franchise is going to omit a character that we saw in the previous movie, how they handle that. So, Sydney being so central to all the Scream movies, we'll see how they handle that, if they are able to handle it well. But overall, like I said, appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers, and we are excited to get there. But as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.